best forward, especially during Monday, the coming of the Māori New Year. No reira, round 2 is about to start, so koutou ngā kapa e pakanga atu ana I te raunga tuarua. Tēnei rangi that we get the 5 minutes past kick-off, so you can form your haka and we can start our games on time and be on time for the rest of this tournament. E mihi ana ki rata. Nau mai hoki mai e te iwi ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou atu I a puke te whero, atu I a te arwa waka ngā roto rua nui o kahumata mama I te pai poto o hau mai tawhiti tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Ko tēnei, ko te reanga te kaumā whitu, Hokianga Storm e pakanga atu ana ki a Raukawa ki runga. The first of our under-17s live stream game on field 2 here at Puke Te Whero Park. My name is Pātara Berman and nōku te whiwhi te waimarie. Ki te whakamohi atu ka koutou, tēnei o ngā tautōhito I roto I te ao riki mo te kapa ngā tamatoa, Warrior and Melbourne Storm player. Wairangi kōpū nau mai ki te papahotanga e hoa.
E, tēnā koe Pātara, o tira, tēnā rā tātou katoa, no te whiwhi, kia tai mai ki wainganui I tēnei o ngā whakapāpahotanga o tira, tēnei o ngā kaupapa nui, te mātakitaki ēnei o ngā kapa, ēnei o ngā Kotiro, e tiu ana mō tarata nei kapa, no te waimari e hoa.
Ka pai. Right, koia, from your screens there, Huama, Raukawa ki runga in the blue, right to left on your screen, Hokianga Storm with their traditional purple attire. Will be first on attack. This is under 17s grade, as I said earlier on, and a high tackle to begin the game. So a penalty early on to Hokianga Storm, and they will just tap and go. They're ready to bring on the action. There we go, the big prop forward coming up the middle. met by some good defence there as they turn her over onto the back, slowing down the play. The ball, good work from Raukawa Kirunga defensively. Looking just to go one off the ruck now, coming back into traffic, but she finds some yardage up the middle there. Great run. She finds her fronts, gets to a quick play the ball. Hokianga Storm, previous winners of this grade in previous years, and they're showing why that is as well. And of course, Northland, they're looking at running tournaments up there as well in the far north. Run by some ex-Kiwi Fern players as well, so good development up there, why?
Yeah, tika ana, ki tana ko te hitaka o te one. That's sort of easy to see at the moment, the enthusiasm of the Hokianga Storm. That experience is coming into play from this team. Been here before, they know what it takes to win these tournaments, so yeah, rawa te timatanga o tēnei kapa.
Tika. And they get to the kick, about 5 metres out from the try line there. Oh, and lucky not to get away with the, not to catch that ball, and a knock on there, but a great opening set from Hokianga Storm. And as you said, that experience showing, and as they shifted off down to the right side, the winger found some yards and almost went all the way. Raukawa Kirunga with the ball now, coming out of dummy half. Now Mātiu ana, te pai hoki o tērā Ritsu. Hoki whakamuri ana a Raukawa Kirunga, right back to where she started the play.
Yeah, 2 minutes into this one, you can just see the Raukawa Kirunga girls standing around, giving them just a chance to take a breath, really. The Storm have come out with a purpose here in Te Aroa, and that ball is deemed to be knocked backwards. And it's a little bit messy from Raukawa.
Yeah, I don't think she realised that it was a knockback. I think she thought that it was a knock on and just gave the ball up. You got to play to the ref, Kotiro. You got to play to the referee and play to the whistle. He no noke kei te haere, no noke e hoa mā. For those who just joined in, no noke, kuia ko te Māori kupu for scrum. E haere ake ne.
Tika ara, rero tuatahi mo te rārangi wa wau. O Raukawa Kirunga, it's a first real test. It's the end of the park for Raukawa Kirunga.
Yes, look in the dummy cut, hitting the centre there, coming in on that unders line. And she's running really well, look at that. That is the loose forward. Zaria Murray, the referee signals no. E hara e hine.
Yeah,
Double movement.
Yeah, just looked like she advanced the ball just slightly. That's what the referee called as well. So unlucky there for Hokianga. They're hot on attack, but there's some good enthusiastic defense on the line from Raukawa.
We talked about that in the earlier game. When you see that white line, you just can't, you can't hold it in, and you just want to reach out and put the ball across the line. So.
Yeah, me te mea anō ki koe te o ngā kōtio nei, no te kēmu futiporo. Some of the girls that are playing out in these tournaments, they double up in both rugby and rugby league, and so in rugby it's sort of a little bit of fair game every now and again. You get a bit close and you can advance that ball forward. So pretty strict.
Right, to go. Good yards there from Raukawa Kirunga. Anga whakamua ana ko hipa I te rārangi o Wanganui now. They're inside Hokianga Storm territory.
Yeah, that was a great run on the inside there from Jada Pearl. Kia mohi mai rai te iwi. We do have the names and the jersey numbers on a sheet in front of us, but tehi waka. Ka panoni ngā jerseys. We might have changes of jerseys and we might get the names wrong. Me whakamohia mai kau te mena ka henga ingoa.
Yeah, tika na mai. Tika wanga mai ngā ingoa tika e wama so that we know. Yeah. And that's why I alluded to sometimes the Kotiro like to change their jerseys and I don't like that number and next minute we're saying the wrong name.
The jerseys might be too small, too big. Alright, well, if you're on Pukamate or Facebook or YouTube, jump on the comments and say, oh no, that's my daughter. She's wearing number 8.
Oh, nice offload. This is Kalani headed and she offloads now.
There's a hand in there, I think.
Yeah, it could be too. And there's the referee's saying play on. They could be back to 1. They shift the ball back to the middle now.
Oh, rubber tickets. Yeah, the pace from Hokianga Storm at the moment is really starting to tell on the Raukawa.
Yeah, they're getting some really quick play the ball, aren't they? And they're shifting it as well. Staden Tango takes the ball to the ground. Oh, yes, and just a nice inside play, picking up the fullback who goes over the line. Did she get the ball down? That's Bailey Edwards from Ngāti Rehia. The referee is signalling try time. We'll have a look at that again at the iwi. Just some good footwork as well, coming back on the side there.
Yeah, asking plenty of questions, Hokianga Storm at the moment. The play that turns the ball back up on the inside. Found a lazy defender from Raukawa Kirunga. The fullback goes over under the post. Enough downward pressure there from our referee to signal the first try. Digai touch.
Ka pai ko te whanatapiri ai nei. Is successful. Conversion adds another 2 points to the tally. Ono ngā piro ki te kore I tēnei Hokianga Storm with a great start to their game. Yeah, just got some really good momentum, didn't they? Get some really quick play of the ball and then shifting it out wide and finding some space.
Well, yeah, tika, there was a couple of nice passages of play, especially down the right-hand side there. Fortunate enough to get a repeat set. So the pressure was really on.
Now you've been a player in these tournaments back in the day there before your professional career started. Back then it was the only tuakana tournament. Back then we didn't have grades as you were coming through. But it must be fantastic to come back and see the growth of Māori Rugby League.
Yeah, tika, and post my professional career. Had a couple of goes in it as well. But yeah, I suppose as more of a younger man growing up in these and playing in these tournaments, yeah, it was always a fantastic time. Once a year to get together and sort of celebrate us within rugby league. It was always very, very popular, as they still are, and as they continue to grow. Who of a party?
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
Not at these tournaments, though.
Not anymore.
No, we're straight to McDonald's at the conclusion of these tournaments.
I've heard some Pipi Whāreroa saying that you were quite spoiled back in those days there, were?
No, that's incorrect.
And Raukawa Kirunga now with an opportunity to attack Hokianga Storm line. Let's see what Hokianga can do defensively here. We've seen what they can do in attack. Well, a dummy half. She does a bit of a dummy and draws 3 players, which means there's space somewhere if they should get a good play of the ball. They're looking to shift it now. Settle up. That's the 15 final. Look to a crossfield kick here, and they do. They put it up. Oh, there's numbers out there. The kick was beautiful and a great take, but even a greater tackle, but she does offload the ball. Raukawa Kirunga still alive with this. It's still the 15 final. She want to get rid of it, and she does. She goes back to and she gets rid of it. Down to the winger. She cuts back inside. She gets rid of it. Offloads galore right here. Pick at the pedal. Raukawa Kirunga. Oh, brilliant stuff there, Wairangi.
Oh, it was hot potato. But ultimately, great defence from Hokianga.
Absolutely.
They scrambled so well. The crossfield kick, the winger was open. They got across there to cover. And they turned up in numbers. But it's not over yet. Obviously, a penalty for offside.
And there could be a try there. The sideline judge is saying she stayed in the field of play. And try is awarded. After some hot potato stuff, as Wairangi said. Quick tap, back down that blind side and over to score in the corner.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for Hokianga, they had to do so much scrambling, and they did so well enthusiastically to defend their line, and then unfortunately as simple as you like. A little bit easy in the end for Raukawa Kirunga. They post their first points. Pretty tough kick out from the sideline here for Raukawa Kirunga, but I'm pretty pleased with their efforts to post their first try.
Have to also acknowledge yourself there, Wairangi. We've seen Nehe Milner-Skudder here as well. Apirana Pewhairangi, we've had Adam Blair come back, Paul Fatsuida's come back here and done some, well, he's part of the board, but he's also been a commentator here in this game. So you fellas giving back to rugby league and giving back to grassroots as well. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. I always enjoy coming back to our tournaments, not only to watch and support our girls, but to also see just the growth. I think I came last year or the year before, and it's the first time I'd been back to one of these, well, in particular our Kotiro tournaments, whakataetai, in a long time. And to see the amount of teams and the amount of interest in it was really heartfelt. And it I think gave me such confidence, not only for Māori rugby league, but also Wahine rugby league and the growth that it's had over the last few years. So I suppose with the inclusion, or the re-inclusion of Wahine Toa, the New Zealand Warriors rugby league team in the NRLW for next season, there's avenues there, pathways there for particularly these sort of 17-year-old girls to strive for in the upcoming future.
Absolutely, and we talked about the State of Origin Wahine the game last night. Likes of Shannon Mato, who has played in these tournaments as well. And there's a couple of those Wahine who have played in these Tuakana tournaments as well. So, yeah, absolutely, the pathways are there for our Kotiro. And as you said, the Warriors, and I know that they're here. Sefo, who's part of the development crew, he's here watching on intently. Check out all this talent. It's a good set there from Raukawa Kirunga. They get to their kick. Successful once again with the kick there. Why? Oh, but couldn't offload it this time, and that'll be a handover, but all good. The chance in the arm there. Why?
Yeah, Tika. Hokianga are going to have to defuse some of those kicks when they can, because Raukawa, they're pretty enthusiastic on their chase. Get some numbers around that ball, and that ball bounces and can go anywhere. And twice now Raukawa have sort of come up with the ball after a pretty successful kick on this occasion.
It must have been, they must have kicked early there on the 4th or something, because normally it'll be a handover if it was the 5th and final. So that's why the scrum is taking place at this stage. But yes, Raukawa, oh, look at that. Nice little wraparound play there. An offload, fend. And they finally bring it down to the floor. Oh, that was a great run there, Faye. I think that's Edwards. It is Bailey Edwards there. The previous try scorer in this match. That is the second row, a stellar leaf. Cutting back into traffic. We're going to go one out at the moment, and gets a good 10 metres up the field. They're about 10 metres, 12, 13 metres now inside of Raukawa Kirunga territory.
Yeah, good grafting set there from Hokianga. Two more tackles left up the sleeve. They went shifted to the right side. They started attacking up the middle with some of the larger girls. And another shift, so good enthusiastic set there from Hokianga.
Nice little midfield bomb there. Play on, says the referee. Both teams are completing their sets thus far, and it's evident on the scoreboard as well that it's a very tight game between these two sides.
Yeah, you can just sort of see the difference 2 years might make in the game to these girls. Some quality rugby league out there, especially this early in the morning.
Yeah, I think this is the first game for these Kotiro too, so it's, getting rid of all those cobwebs, and as you said, the sun's out now, so it's not so dewy as it was in the first game with under 15s. But yeah, the difference between the two reanga. is huge. This is why we encourage our kōtiro to stick to their age grades and, you know, develop those skills.
Tuku tū tērā raue. Tuku anō. Jada. Pio.
There's some good defence there from Raukawa, they've rewarded.
Yeah, just patience. Patience on both teams. Yeah, there has been a couple of little hapa, but at the moment they're doing really well in executing. And they can't get bored with that tactic.
Got to stay in the grind.
Sooner or later the opposition will make a mistake, and that's when you take your opportunities. Yeah, nice. Good leg drive.
Nice long ball there, but she's got a bit of pace on her, hasn't she? Quick off the mark. Tell you what, they're not afraid to offload the ball, these Kotiro, are they?
Yeah, that's right. I suppose here, like you say, as things start to dry up a little bit, that ball moves around a bit more freely.
Nothing much between these two sides. As we reach the 18-minute mark at the moment, as a coach, what would you be looking for from these sides here?
No, I think we're pretty happy with just the patience that both teams have showed so far. You know, I think this stage of the game, you don't have to do anything erratic. Just complete your sets. Just wear away, build some pressure on the opposition. Yep. You'll get your opportunities at some stage. When they come, take them.
Good strong run. Big Paumua. Maloto at dummy half now, passing it out to the right-hand side. They're looking, going that way, but she's been busy, this girl. Stella Leaf there, playing the ball. She's in there quite a bit, looking for work. Show and go there from the standoff. Mia Hebden Salese. Dummy half there. Bit of a run, and Salese once again passing it back to the hooker. Ooh. Unlucky not to get a strip there, and referee says no, he was right on the spot. Loose carry. Raukawa back with the ball.
He's a worry little thing. The way he got there. Hokianga. A couple of little runs there. She's testing the defences. This is a pretty relieving penalty.
She wants to go quick. She was upset too. She wasn't allowed to take that quick tap.
Yeah. She's trying to get on with the plate.
And you might notice at the whānau, Raukawa ki runga, you have Raukawa ki Waikato, Raukawa ki Tāmaki anō hoki e te hi o ngā kapa. And that's all the Raukawa whānau living in various areas throughout the motu, and an opportunity to have many Raukawa teams. Ngāti Raukawa, of course, traditionally from Maunga Tautari, te rā wāhanga, before making their way down into the Whanganui Ātara, to Otaki.
Yeah, long story short, whānau, heavy breeders.
Yeah,
very heavy breeders, Raukawa. Yeah, just calm down, all right?
Share the workload, whānau, share the workload. And here's the number 2, Hinemoa Messett. Bit of a sideways there, trying to find some lazy defenders on the right side of the field. There's another offload. I'd like to see the offload count in this game. Waiti Kape, Hemoloto. Looking it down the blind side now. He finds a nice, good, strong run there. It's Atai playing the ball. Here again, the standoff. She's been busy. She's not afraid to take the line off. Does a nice good offload here to keep the bow mua to Soraya Kingi. Of course, for some of these ingoa no hoki e te whānau, for those of you at home, we just get the names, and sometimes some of the names we're not too sure how to pronounce them properly. And no reira, kaua whakamā to let us know all about it, and we'll correct that for you. Pai noho ngā kupu Māori, hewa no e te o ngā. Nice tight encounter between these two squads. Wouldn't be surprised if we see both these teams feature in the quarterfinals tomorrow, the way that they're playing here this morning. Meet up from halfway now is Roko Kirunga. Show and go. Oh, good ball and all tackle. Turn on their back. Slowing it down. Textbook stuff there, why?
Yeah, good set here.
Let's go, get that chase line up, get that chase line up.
A completed set. Looking for a positive result to the back end of this Rangatahi. It's a good catch.
Let's go. Bring that defense line up.
Nice little rapid out of dummy half there.
Yeah, pretty important carry, tough carry, but it's important carry that one in the fullback just to chew up some yards so the rest of the team don't have to get back on side so much. And that's a great run from Rangatahi. I think it is the centre there.
Another good run there out of dummy half. Just marching up the field is Hokianga Storm. Right up to halfway now.
A bit of a classic rabbit set, that one. Get those back three, back five into the mix. Pick up some of the workload.
Once again, a nice completed set from Hokianga Storm. Taken well there from Raukawa Kirunga. The Parire. Oh, good shot tackle. Yeah. 3 in there. Rungo tātou, te pui tātara, tangi ana. This might be the last play here, and as you can see on our clock, we've got 23 minutes, and that's just a guide, whānau. We don't have the official time. The referees have the official time. Ours is just a guide.
Yeah, I can't even tell time.
Yeah. So, well, that's half time, whānau. Thoughts on the game so far there, Roy?
Yeah, Raue te Rangatahi. Yeah, good, strong, positive start from both these teams, and I suppose the score is an indication of that. Yeah, a lot of questions being asked, and yeah, kaunga mai ngā kapa e rua, so looking forward to the next 25 minutes in the second half.
Ka pai ana koki mai a māua ko Wairangi, a ko tatanei, mautoni mai a e te iwi. Mauri o te iwi, nei mai hoki mai ki tēnei te wehenga tuarua o tēnei pakonga I Wainganui a Hokianga Storm, rātau ko Raukawa ki runga. And as you can see, the points are tight. Hokianga Storm playing right to left on your screens at the whānau, wearing the purple jerseys, and in the blue, Raukawa ki runga. And we have action happening right in front of you right now. Ko patara bera mana hau, warangi kōpū beside me as well, ngā mihi e te prata.
Yeah, tēnā koe awa. Yeah, anybody's game at this stage, obviously. Only 2 points in it, both. Kapa scoring a try in that first half, and some well-executed tries as well. I'd love to have heard what the messages were from both coaches, but I can imagine, just as I mentioned in the first half, a little bit of patience, a lot of offloading, like a lot of second phase play from both these teams. Is they're pretty excited. Two hapa tēnei, I think must be offside. Oh.
Inside of Hokianga territory. Oh, nice tackle right in the puku there, textbook stuff.
Yeah, ki tau tēnā.
Find a lot of inroads behind the ball and behind that ruck hole there, why, and they get a lot of yards because of it too.
Yeah, Raukawa ki runga, actually both teams in the first half found a little bit of joy up the middle of the park as we see a show and go there.
That was really great school. Show and go, made a break, saw the cover defence, and then the nice pass to the winger. Oh, just get out of my way.
Space there once again.
This is that second phase play stuff that we talked about earlier, the line. Over the line she goes, and she's shown some really good footwork in the first half, and she shows us again what she's capable of. Here she is.
Yeah, fast and elusive. It's the Maya Sweetman. There, right there. Haika o te Kaparaukawa ki runga. She's got some She got to offload some second phase play. And she ran around about 3 Hokianga Storm players to score that one. So Kirunga up at this stage by 4 points. Pretty happy with that result.
She didn't waste no time with that kick too. Just put it down and then boot through the middle of the sticks. She's momentum shift. She just wants to carry on with this play. This is get it started, referee. Sani whakarau ki Wainganui, te kai wawawi tēnei whakanga. An experienced referee and an ex-Aotearoa New Zealand Māori Rugby League player too. I think he was in one of the first kapa back in the day. Sani whakarau. Coming out of Pōneke, of course.
It's been all Raukawa Kirunga for the first 3 minutes of this tuking up the warm up. As we see, this is a great kick-off by Hokianga Storm. So their first opportunity with the ball in the second half and in prime position to post some more points.
Yeah, absolutely great kick. It's exactly what they wanted, Hokianga Storm. This is Salasi tapping the ball then, number 6. Oh, it is a pay the ball though.
To their hope. Straight play the ball. Get on with things.
Mele Hema Loto out of dummy half. They're looking to shift early as Hokianga Storm. All the way to the outside back there. Hema Loto. Back to this number 12 who has been absolutely busy for Hokianga Storm. Stella Leaf.
Yeah, rightfully so. They get some numbers around her as well. Good footwork, good offload.
Finding Tango now, Jaden Tango. Settling up.
Just trying to centralise the attack here, Hokianga. So they've got some options on both sides. They go left. Show and go.
Show and go. And she's not afraid to run this ball. Is Salasi. Marsh the other half right now. Oh, nice long ball. She puts it down. The referee says it's all good. And that try is awarded. We'll go back and check it out again there. Why? Take us through it.
Yeah, last tackle option here. Saw some space on the left-hand side. Did the Storm. Nice quick ball. Even our try score wasn't too certain whether that ball went forward or back. Haidera and post their second try in this game. That'll even the scores up 10-all. Pretty tough kick this one. I think the sun is straight in your eyes over that side. So
yes, she'll be going through processes. It's good to see the way that these girls are playing, and as you said, playing both codes, rugby and league, and it's really helped with their skills, and especially when you think about some of these teams who haven't, some of these Kotiro who haven't grown up playing through the grades and only really started playing in the under 15s or the under 17s grades. So
yeah, whakaro nui ana ki whapata whanaunga o ngā tī parau. Sort of got thrown into Te Rangatahi this morning, their 15s team against Tāmaki at 8:30 a.m. That's a hell of a wake-up call, a hell of an introduction to our Māori tournaments for those young girls, but they did a heck of a job. And Api Ma and that whānau have done a good job in putting these teams together and having representatives from Ngāti Porou, and Ngāti Porou has responded.
Yeah, especially with all the challenges that they face weather-wise as well, and to still get their team here is phenomenal. Hemaloto directing her forwards. Oh, but an incorrect play the ball there on the Paumua. Soraya Kingi. Leida Henanoke Haere Akini.
Yeah, at the moment, this game errors are costly. So, Hokianga Storm get their second try after a misfielded kick-off. This one is an error from the first hit-up. So So it gives Kotiro another opportunity in attacking the Hokianga line.
Here she goes again. She's hungry for the ball. Tine, Wahine, Maunei, Te Poraka Namatahi. Oh, but a loose ball there, and Hemaloto comes away with it. Pleading with the referee. Never really works that. I've tried that many a times. The referee always says the same thing. Hoi hoi patara. Not going to change his mind. So a fresh set here for Raukawa ki runga. Hokianga Storm need to be vigilant in the defence here. The two Pakari, the two Matara, Tarate Raringi Wawao, and it does. Raukawa ki runga thrown to the sideline, and so Hokianga Storm repel that attack.
Yeah, that was clever from Hokianga. They got over there in numbers. And the winger for local Hokianga was a little bit isolated, and they drove her towards the sideline. So it's a good little test there. Hau feel, but came up trumps.
Look at the shift right in the red zone. And the pace, and a nice little flick pass there, Latrell Mitchell-esque. Down the right-hand side. Oh, and a bit of a bubble out of dummy half there from an incorrect play, the ball. And yes, pleading with the referee once again. Just didn't quite understand that.
Yeah, we just have a little idea. She was questioning the error because she wasn't too sure whether she actually let go of the ball or not.
Oh, I was a bit slow with the replay there. Aroha mai te whānau to see what happened there. Yeah. Multitasking is not an attribute that us males have on lock.
Yeah, I mean, whānau, kia aroha mai kia pātari has to talk and push buttons at the same time. Okay? It's a tough gig.
Yeah, my PlayStation skills are strictly eyes on the screen. And
If he was playing Fortnite, he'd be killing it. I promise.
As my kids say, getting killed because they show me a thing or two of those tamariki on mine. Offload there, finds the ground, but picked up in the end.
Yeah, I would have really getting in there with numbers. Especially when you're when they're on our Potukatiki in time, they take a hit up. There's 3 or 4 numbers in there, trying to prevent the offload, trying to prevent the go forward.
Oh, nice late cut there. Oh. Good ball. They're looking to shift it right out. But once again, Hokianga Storm, that cover defence coming across. Yeah, the defensive line's been really solid thus far. We saw a successful crossfield kick from them in the first half and almost succeeded once again here. Alright. Maka whakamua te pōro.
Oh, they've come up with a positive result there.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
Looks like must have been knocked backwards by Hokianga Storm and then gone and put dead. So drop out here, more pressure to come. A few big breaths taken by some of those Kotiro out there.
Absolutely.
Have a go.
That's some good yards off that drop kick there. Oh, it was lifted. Now there just to turn on the back and not give away a penalty. I have been impressed though with the defence of the Hokianga team. Oh, Tika. But once again, that cover defence coming across, shutting down the second phase play. Raukawa ki runga straight out of dummy half. Held up.
That's pretty tempting there for Jay to build.
I think that's tackle 3 now. He's tackle 4. Kawakirunga. Just middling up at the moment as we come to the 5th and final. Halfback signalling that she wants to, but the pass from dummy half wasn't a good one. And she couldn't handle the ball there.
That was good pressure out of marker from Hokianga.
There ko Hokianga storm tēnei. Whanga atu ana. Ka puta I tō rātou ake hawhe.
Ora tau ki tēnei I tō te papatākoro. They camped down here for a little while now, so
Yes, when the outside backs come in to reprieve some workload. And yeah, it's holding down there from Kotiro. They're pleading for the referee, but no penalty given. Just turned on her back there, but she manages to get back to her feet quite quickly. Back to the Poma, strong run, finds her fronts. Nice quick play the ball. Hamiloto going back down to the blind side. Good run there from the fullback. There's Bailey Edwards. Hamiloto turning it back in. Pass was a bit strong, but the referee signals back. She goes for the kick, but unfortunately missed the ball altogether. Was wrapped up in the tackle, and great defensive play there from Kotiro. They get the start inside of Hokianga territory.
big air swing there on that kick. Sure, I don't feel raising my time. Oh, they didn't Kotiro on that.
We both got our kicking license taken off us there, White.
Yeah, never set my learners.
Coming down the middle of the park now, Kotiro, they've had the majority of the possession in the second half.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's been dangerous this whole game, hasn't she? Just shy off the goal line there. Hamiloto. Oh, sorry, Hamiloto on the tackle there. Nice gutsy tackle as well. She decides to go to the ground this time, and she finds a player. We'll have a look at that again. The referee is signalling try.
The Waikoko Matheson Julian tērā.
She's been fantastic with the boot, hasn't she?
Yeah, nice little kick there. That was Atlanta Hetariki. With the little grubber kick, but yeah, really well picked up. And all that pressure pays off for Kotiro. Just those errors starting to build for Hokianga now.
I like the way that she's organised her back line, the halfback for Kotiro. She's communicating well with them, and they all obviously know that she has a good boot on her, so they're ready for it. And then they're chasing hard as well. And as they say, the kick is only as good as the chase, and their chases has been fantastic in both of these halves, actually, for Kotiro. Player here, who's setting up for the conversion, taking her time this time. She wants to go 6 points in front, goes through her processes. She puts it up, makes no mistake, straight down the middle.
Lefty too.
Lefty as well, yeah. Some of these Kotiro have had the opportunity to go through some academies and learn how to do general kicks and place kicks as well. And it's fantastic to see that these Kotiro are taking up those opportunities.
We had one like that back in my day. It was, just had a shoulder charge.
Yeah. Had a stiff arm
line.
I know one particular player went to a kicking academy, and the weekend after missed all his kicks, and he will remain nameless for this broadcast. That game is actually up on YouTube as well. You played that game there, why don't you? Hokianga with all the possession in the second half, running up the guts at the moment. Karia te kauwai. Oh, and lifted over the horizontal, and that will be a penalty indeed.
Yeah, just got that one wrong, Hokianga. A little bit of fatigue starting to come into play now. The halves aren't long, but you don't have the ball and you have to consistently tackle and get things wrong. I'm sure the message up to the local Kirunga Kotiro will be just play smart, finish your set, complete after a try.
Get the hands of the number 7 for a kick. There she is again, the fullback for Kirunga. Oh, just a little bit too excited there. Tries to offload the ball. Like you said, then just didn't settle in. A little bit too excited.
Yeah, just the completion was needed there.
Good try.
Only 6 points up. I suppose they're at the right end of the field here, but don't want to give the opposition too much of an opportunity. They're pretty desperate here. Hokianga to try and post some points, and then maybe some more.
Coming out of dummy half there. 13. Zaria Murray moving into dummy half, but a penalty here. Holding on too long in the play of the ball. As you said, you don't want to give Hokianga too much opportunities. And saying that, they don't find touch. So all they'll have to do in these last 5 or so minutes of this game is complete their sets. Kirunga kick the ball deep inside of the territory, but they just want to play football. They just want to play football. Why? They're just offloading it. They're going for it. Nice run. Good play the ball. Going back down this left-hand side.
Good depth.
Yes.
Show and go.
Coming back to the middle up again. At the middle of the park here. Settling run. Probably looking to do shape play down this right-hand edge. See them all set up, but they decide. I know they do come down. Oh, she wants to kick out a dummy half there.
Yeah, nice little option.
Yep. Chasers were there, and they've defensive line ready to pounce. And a dummy half there. And then in their side of penalty, Zaria Murray.
Lucky there, Aniwa Vanstone.
She decides to tap and go, Zaria. He's not finished yet. That's a good run. That's exactly what Hokianga wanted. Some good go forward. So they've made their way up now, but 5 meters out from the halfway. Now they're over the halfway mark. Hemaloto looking to the right side. She does go that way. As number 6 loves to run the ball. That is, of course, Salase.
Wow. Oh, yes. She attempted to pass that ball out.
Oh, but they got the ball back. Lost the ball.
Enough advantage played there.
Jaden Tungo didn't get to her feet. Play the ball, so they get another penalty.
It was 50-50, that one. A little bit of pressure on the back into a penalty, but a little bit enthusiastic. She's lucky she didn't have that one turned over.
Tikataria, what? Heading down the blind side now. Good step, but equally good tackle. Textbook, round the leg stuff. They like this blind side, does Hokianga Storm. She just wants to run straight over the top of them. Great run. Hemaloto out of dummy half. Showing her footwork. Pushes over to the line. The referee is looking. Oh, and he's given a penalty. Markers weren't square. Iaiki te kōrero a te kai wawao. Hemaloto did see that as well, and that's why she had a go. next best reward, a penalty for her side. Hold on attack. She's just going to go straight up to guts this girl. Selassie. Shane going.
She's got all the time in the world. Throws a long ball up.
Slide in defence was good there from Raukawa Kirunga. Murray now in the dummy half. Selassie. No room to move. Good line speed there from Raukawa Kirunga.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcus not square.
This one's always going to be really hard. Sometimes it's a little bit tempting to get around there and dive on the ball, but
wasn't a good pass there from dummy half, but luckily picked up by the Storm. Oh, nice step, and she goes over just side of the post after all of that pressure that they mounted up there. Why?
yeah, no, and then on the back of a very quick play, the ball markers weren't even set. The defensive line was still on the back foot, and Rangatahi, she recognised that she had an opportunity, and yeah, great little run there. Kirunga just 3 sets in a row, just couldn't hang on. They did well to scramble, but well, obviously important to kick this one.
Absolutely.
Just 10 metres sort of to the right of the uprights.
She gets it.
Way up.
There we are. We're locked at 16 all, and by our clock, 30 seconds left in this game. But as we said early on at the whānau, our time is just the guide. The official time is held by our referees and the match managers. So we're not too sure, but there isn't too long to go that we do know at the whānau. So maybe a short kick-off here to try and get the ball back will be on the cards for Raukawa Kirunga. Hokianga Storm, they'll be looking at protecting that sideline and prepping themselves for anything that might happen. He oi, I tangi te pūtātara. Koia, it is full-time at their whānau. Tight game there, wai.
Yeah, probably a pretty fair representation of how well both these teams played. There was probably a couple of errors, too many for both coaches' likings, but the first game of the whakataetai, you know, those errors come. But yeah, Rawe te tuking up. Hau pārua, a te tau whakarumutunga o tēnei, and yeah, nah. I'm sure you'll see both of these teams continue on in the tournament.
Tika roa atu ne. He oi, hoki mai tātou a ko tata nei e te iwi mautoni mai.